Grab that picture.
And if they get a hot mic moment, that's on them. Your
Well done.
microphone.
That's the one. And what else about here? He's married. I have a bathroom. Thank you. They all have you.
Yeah. He's fixed. It's all good to go. Good. I will tomorrow. Where's the switch?
Where they will miss.
Congratulations. Actually, they from the park, they found the thing and they tossed it to me.
I don't have
And so your dude, it's like Bigfoot out in the middle of
Oh. Yeah, it's in. Yeah. That's good. You not bluff. No, I did not. The person that put it there. Yeah. But yeah, because, are you ready? Wait, like this.
How's work get going?
Yeah.
Running all over you.
I dropped my phone in there. It's actually the big post. Jump.
Call meeting to order at, 6. When is it? 02. Who called the question? I agree. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty, and justice for all.
Just thank you, Lord, for this evening. Just give us wisdom as we make our decisions and talk about the park and hear what's going on. I just thank you for being with each person here. Just safe drives here and safe drives home. Just go ahead.
All board members had a chance to look at the,
Minutes of the previous meeting.
Yeah. No, before 2 a.m. or before 2 p.m.
That's right.
That's not too bad. Yeah, I make a motion to approve the minutes, of previous meetings.
We have a second.
I second it.
Motion has been made and seconded to accept the minutes of the last meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Liz, do you have a collections report?
It is in front of Harold McCall. There are two collections report, one for July and one for August. Sorry, I forgot. So there are two collections report, one from July, one from August. I was out of the office more at the end of July and the beginning of August. That's why there are two there tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, we. Yes.
I make a motion to approve the collection reports as provided.
Second. Motion has been made second to approve the collections report as submitted. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. I think Terry's looked at the claims, Rita and I have looked at them.
Yes.
Probably goes quicker than there's only 4 board members hearing.
Yeah, you seem to have slowed things down quite a bit.
Apologies for being thorough.
Yep.
Nothing to discuss about the refunds. All's good.
I don't have anything about the refunds. I know we seem to be doing quite a few of them, but
Yeah,
Part of the
Yeah.
process.
yeah, those were damage deposits.
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
The more we rent, the more deposits we provide, right?
yep.
Yeah, July was a busy month.
How are we tracking compared to last year? On rentals? You haven't looked back to see what,
Mm-mm.
just curious.
I can pull that next week, I guess. Or tomorrow.
I'm gonna get you all out of order here.
And it wouldn't be too hard to track because last summer their shelter house was closed.
Well,
But we had an influx of the Smith building because of the remodeling.
We did try to accommodate as often as we could on the weekends for the shelter house. Because we stipulated for the carpenter and others that they had to conclude work on Thursday. They might
Mhm.
have a Friday, but we tried to keep Saturday and Sunday open. Whether that slowed them down or not, I don't know. Okay, I'm done. You getting, y'all, we got September? Yeah.
Good.
All good.
Have a motion to approve the claims.
Make a motion to approve the claims.
I second.
Motion has been made, seconded to approve the claims as submitted. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. Hey, do you have anything?
Just for my staff reports,
Yeah.
I was gonna do me first. I just wanted to mention though, for a lot of this, I get help from my staff and also my secretary, and they've been doing an awesome job. Like, I really just want to nail it on the head. They've been kicking butt. So,
We've had a hard job getting a new superintendent up to speed. Is that
yeah,
a lot of work?
he's doing okay though. He's doing all right. I've cooperated with our GIS, Angie, to make a new park map. All the trails have been updated so far. It will likely be be done within the month, maybe even this week. I don't know for sure, but kind of just depends on how much time I have to get the monuments added to the map. So we finished the first part of our emergency repair on the lift station. We're just currently still waiting for the second pump, but the first pump is working as intended. So no more emergency lifts from doodahs. So I've been added to all the accounts except for the reservation website. Still trying to get onto that. Started the process of getting the electrical ready for aeration for the lakes. I passed one of our quotes to Tom. I met with many of the different collaborators of the park. I talked to Sheldon about the light project, Tony about many different projects and safety concerns. Sorry if I don't say last names. It's a little confusing to me still. I talked to Jim Ward about the many different projects he's worked on and is still helping work on. I met with Helen Stussy and talked about her different areas of focus as well. I took down the Christmas lights. Those have been up for a little bit, so we're going to have to, but I think they needed to come down still. I test which ones still work and stuff. So, yeah. Coordinated with the grounds crew to make specific repairs and also update and restore signs around the park. Again, like I wasn't a huge part of this. This was really the grounds crew being awesome. So, and then I also hired a new weekend night ranger. So pass it to my secretary.
So we prepared the claims and paid them, and I had my new boss sign them. I showed Kate how to submit the claims and transfers and where to turn them in. We've been, Kate and I both been taking turns being in and out of the park, so we've been playing the on-call game. So taggy, not it. So
Mostly I've been busy these
Yeah.
last few weekends and she's
Yeah.
been really helping out with on-call. So
I helped get Cade added to all of the accounts. We're still working on getting him added to Civic Rec. That one takes a while anyway because whatever their process is, takes forever. Cade and I've been collaborating and planning on our upcoming events and sent emails out to all the vendors. And I showed Cade how to do the collections report. Your turn.
So for the maintenance crew, they cut down a tree that was a safety issue and would have been an issue to the spillway. They did that actually today, so that's no longer an issue. They cut and split wood and stocked up a lot of firewood, and we have more coming since we cut down that tree as well. We made a repair to a bridge on Trail 4, made new signs and restored old signs throughout the park. We sealed the cannon area, like around the Doughboy and also around the Bundy Monument as well. We have prepped Cardinal Field for the Whippets National happening this week. They cleared different dead trees that were about to fall or had already fallen. And mostly just made small repairs, repaired and, oh yeah, this is also a big one too. At least they worked on it for a little bit, repaired, painted and reinstalled the merry-go-round as well. It looks really good now, so. That's all though for me.
The incident today that caused the light pole to come down, power pole, has that been moved out of the way now? Or I believe you were waiting for REMC to come out and take a look.
Yeah, they came out and took a look and they said I would have to get in contact with their higher ups if they were going to move it. I left a message for them and I'm gonna get back with them again tomorrow. But other than that, I've talked to insurance as well. And I've talked to all the different pieces, just kind of waiting to see what we need to do now. So.
Well, we probably need to have it moved out of the way by the time this weekend gets here, don't we?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So we'll have to terminate the power at the pole that's up there and take that end out of service if we don't get it repaired.
And the whippets come tomorrow.
What was the event?
Truck versus pole.
Oh, that's all right. It sounded like not one of our trucks.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, of course.
gotcha. Oh,
No injuries.
okay.
It wasn't me.
Okay.
Yep.
Was it the new superintendent driving?
It was not the new superintendent driving.
Supposedly not. Okay, I guess we have some people we can hear from. Helen? It's all you.
This should be exciting.
I do handouts
Yeah.
Good, thank you.
with pictures front and back.
Is there going to be a quiz?
Yes.
Okay.
And September added some pictures because my
Right.
phone died in the rain yesterday and it wasn't working today.
Rice, put it in rice.
There you go.
What?
If you get them wet, you put them in rice.
Can't hurt.
So, first, I want to tell you that I met with Cade and he told me that the sticks had not been cleared where we did our 100 Days of Honeysuckle around the Expo Woods. And I was aghast. Something fell through the cracks, but they are gone now. We got them moved just before the rain on Monday. And, I got you guys a tree. We had a lot of talk about willow trees this week. This is a native peach leaf willow. And I'm donating it to Memorial Park. And, Kate suggested planting it over at the Maury Goodwin Pond. But I leave it up to you guys to decide where you want to plant it.
I know we have around the other ponds, there's not a whole lot of like area left around the water. So I thought that the Maurice Goodwin Lake would be a good area. I don't know if we have like jurisdiction to plant there, but if we did, like it'd be a nice tree to have next to the water somewhere. So
Okay, and you choose the place, I can plant it for you.
Peach leaf willow.
Peach leaf willow, it's one of the 17 native willows in Indiana. So, and I also brought a butterfly for you guys to see, the monarch butterflies right now. We have hundreds, can you see them in there?
Oh, yeah.
We have hundreds of them in our skies flying right now. And people have said when they fly through Henry County, they need to bring a suitcase because there's nothing to eat here. Well, then we're trying to change that. What they need right now are native nectar flowers, which have to be beautiful. Which is why we planted 5 years ago the Monarch Meadow up there near the tennis courts. Which was full of nectar flowers a month ago, and then somebody took a lawnmower to it and mowed it down. At the very worst time when these guys are migrating to Mexico. And desperate for something to drink and feed them on their way. We had 3 signs up there to identify the location. We had told them they didn't need to mow it at all anymore. Jeff Ray would take care of mowing it in March. Appropriate time to mow it. Kate met with the staff and said it was a mistake. And you want to talk on that?
it definitely shouldn't have been done. And I have talked with them and made it clear that that will not happen in the future. And I am extremely sorry that it happened, especially under my watch. So that's on me.
Nothing we can do now. The plants have deep roots. Most of them should come back. Unfortunately, the ones that are least likely to come back are the ones that were flowering right now. Because all their energy was in their flower and not in their roots. So anyway, just so you're clear, what we've lost is not only the nectar for the butterflies, we also have lost probably thousands of seeds for the songbirds. Because that's one reason we leave it up over the winter. The goldfinches and all the songbirds love to eat those seeds. It's shelter for the critters and the butterflies in the winter. Let's not let it happen again. Luckily, after I had some of the board got to meet with me today and look at the natural areas in Memorial Park. And we next went down to Turtle Head Haven, which was our next native planting, and oh my gosh, it was gorgeous. September, Levi, Rita, do you agree?
Yes, it was.
Purple and yellow flowers, soft with butterflies, monarchs, and other butterflies, black swallowtails. It is,
Beautiful.
Very
Yep.
beautiful.
it's pretty beautiful. The mowers are chipping away at it. I would like somehow to mark it, so I gave Kay 100 little flags, but they didn't want the flags because they said it hurts their mowers when they mow over them, and I said, you shouldn't mow over them.
Shouldn't be around them.
Then we talked about using spray paint, but they really widened the path down to the bridge, and I think we should narrow that. And then September did me the favor of marking. There are two places I think we ought to expand the Turtle Head Haven. On the east side, there's a pipe, and they're mowing tractors with between the pipe and the turtle heads, and it's mucky, wet soil. Doesn't get stuff in mud anyway. And I think we ought to take out the grass there and expand the turtle head up to that pipe. Yeah, you got a picture of the pipe in that.
Yeah.
That September date. The other place is going, I think it would be south. Along that walkway that has the seat on one side and the little pond on the other. You've got a lot of invasive plants there. I've taken out some of them. We have some more that need to be taken out, and we need competition for that. And so I would like permission to go ahead and seed in with low growing like sedge meadow mix there to compete with the invasives, because they're gonna hurt our natural plantings. And then I would ask you guys not to mow it in a row. Basically, all of these seedings should be mowed just one time in March, once a year. So do we need to make a motion on those expansions? What's the process?
I assume it's in this picture that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, this
You're talking about on the west side of the trail, east side of the.
This
trail?
is the east side
Yes.
here. There's a
Yeah,
trail
and it goes,
back
yeah,
up
the
this way.
trail that goes here between the seep and the pond.
Mhm.
And it had,
There's
the
a
worst
Smith
thing was the
building
crown
right there.
vetch. And then it's got an invasive mint that's growing there, and it's got reed canary grass growing there. And you guys don't want that stuff, I promise you.
So where are you talking about planting?
It would be right there, between,
Out here,
yeah,
And that-
on
If you
both
would-
sides, trail?
no, just the one side, because the other side is the seep, which is
Mhm.
the natural
Okay.
area
Yeah,
growing.
the seep's
so that
over
doesn't
here.
need-
There's
Correct.
this grass over
Yeah.
here. I don't think we have no objection to expanding the areas that you want to expand.
Okay,
I don't know that we need a vote on it. I think operationally, maybe Cade can mow at the appropriate time to mow with a smaller mower, and any other time just to maintain it, weed eater only. That's it. We're not gonna mow.
We've got people.
We're
that
not
would-
gonna go down through there and mow, just weed eat right to the edge of the hard path and not get into the rest of it.
And we've got people that can help him with that also. What the big thing we need you to do is keep your other mowers.
Oh,
away.
we'll keep them away from it.
Yeah.
Riding mowers.
I would, if I could ask something too, when you are doing it, I would like to maybe be present so I can mark it, and or if you could mark it as well. I've already kind of made it clear to them too that in those tight areas, I would either just prefer mowing or just kind of refrain from that. I don't want another kind of meadow thing to happen again. So I have made it very clear to be more strict on those areas, but if I can, I will in the future too, so.
I think we'll develop a map and with some
That's a good idea.
distances on it, and all the people that run a mower are gonna have to sign off so that they know. If there's a problem and they mow something that they're not supposed to mow, then there'll
Yeah.
be some kind of action.
And if there's, any question, you ask before you mow.
Yep.
We could put up a little do not mow signs to sort of
Yeah.
enforce.
I don't know, we had 3 signs in
I
our
know.
meadow that said, do not move.
Yeah.
Yeah, like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big ones.
Yeah.
Hey, Rita, you mean like that one?
Yeah,
Yeah, we had
no,
that one.
smaller than that.
Yeah.
The other thing I would suggest, and this is actually out of my bailiwick, aesthetically. When you walk along the path we were just discussing, you've got the seat to your left and the pond on your right. You've got some willows that have started growing to the
Mhm.
right and they block the view of the pond. And I would recommend taking those out. And I think with your permission or with Cade, I should do it because I know how to do it safely to not hurt the water and to get rid of the trees appropriately. But I don't want to cut down your trees without you saying I can't.
Yes, I
Yeah.
vote you can.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
think
we
it's-
agree with
Okay,
that.
can you work with her on
Actually, it's
that?
just gonna erode the bank. Is that also part of the
Actually, the
concern?
willows would help the bank.
Yeah.
But the seed mix that we're gonna put in has deep roots that would hold the bank.
Yeah.
So we
Okay.
would replace the function of the willows there.
Okay.
Yes, of
So
course.
you'll work with me on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's see, Turlet Haven's beautiful, can we expand? Next page. I was told that you all, now between that little pond and Shively Pond used to be a road, you all closed it off. And I heard you guys are gonna make a walkway there and there's talk of landscaping it. I've been told.
I think we perceived that what used to be road is the walkway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just going to suggest, from my experience, my 30 years of landscaping and nature and things like that. It would be really nice to take a section there and plant another natural meadow. The deep roots stop the bank erosion. B, they're beautiful and they're so easy to maintain. You don't need to weed between these flowers. You don't need to mulch it. You just mow it once a year. And,
Where the road's gonna stay, the road's not going anywhere.
yeah,
No,
we're talking about
It's-
between the road and Shively Pond,
And
there's
it's-
grass.
it's not Shidley. What is the name of
What
it?
is the name of it? I'm sorry.
Shively.
Yeah.
Is it Shidley? Okay,
The big one.
Shively.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
was kind of the northeast corner we looked at. It's the other good thing it
North,
does.
between the road and, yeah, on the northeast. There's nothing there.
Adjacent to the lagoon. Or on the south side of the
On the
road.
south side.
on the south
Okay.
side.
Down,
That-
But you're talking northeast corner where it turns and there's the new asphalt walkway.
Right, that's what
Right
we
around that
thought
corner.
standing there today, but you could pick a different area. I just think it would be nice to take an area and do that.
is there enough the northeast corner?
There's not a lot in that northeast corner. Northwest corner, there's a
Northwest.
large area.
At the
Yeah, we're
four-way,
not gonna
at
do
the,
that.
at
We're
the
not gonna-
four-way
Where the-
stop?
No,
Yeah.
we're not gonna,
So they were concerned that, it was too tall for visibility there. That's why we were thinking.
if you
more
sit at the
section.
tables there
Yeah.
by the bridge, you wouldn't be able to see
Yeah, you
the
can't,
pond.
right.
So that's why we picked on the other side of the bridge.
If you go all the way to the northeast corner, there's parking area there.
Well, we was
And-
gonna come back.
I think we need to go walking.
Yeah, we'd have
We
to
need
go.
walk it. I'm just
Yeah.
raising it as,
Yeah.
it's not something to decide on today. If
That'd be
we
great.
do that this year, we need a heads up by October to get rid of the grass.
Ooh.
And then we would spread the seeds in December. I would hope to do a Facebook fundraiser to pay for the seeds. That's
You
what
get
I'm
rid
doing
of the
for
grass
Westwood
how?
Park. Pardon?
I know I've asked this question before, but you get rid of the grass how?
I spray it with glyphosate and I use the Aquatic Ready kind of glyphosate since I'm near the pond.
So there's
May
no
I say
negative effect on
something?
the plant.
Right now, you
We-
still peel up the sod.
It's sod. Is it
Just lift it.
seeded in, or the roots enough that we couldn't just,
No,
Pick
you
this
could
up.
probably just peel it right off
pick
right
because
now.
it's all
Oh,
sod.
That'd be great. That'd make it even easier.
Put it somewhere
Also in
else.
that northeast corner is, where it's the most level for putting access to the pond if we ever
Oh,
put in
the,
a
Your
pier.
boat ramp.
So if you want to pick a
Handicap
different
ramp.
area,
Yeah,
I'm
let-
okay with that. I'm just.
And our aerators are gonna go up there. Our aerator pumps are going in that corner.
And that brings me also to another topic, another advantage of this native vegetation around the pond is the geese hate it. They don't like their bellies rubbed. They think there are predators hiding in it, so it's a way to keep the geese down. I actually talked to our wildlife district biologist, Kent Hanauer, about Canada geese and how they can be over aggressive and problems. And the DNR page goes through how you cut back on your geese.
Yep.
One is you don't feed them. Two is you don't have islands. Oops.
yeah,
3 is you don't have aerators, which I know you're putting in.
yeah.
But when you read deeper in that, they say, turn off the aerators for the winter. You want the pond to freeze over because the aerators keeping that water open in the winter really concentrates the geese there.
Yep.
And then they say do the native vegetation around the banks. So I'm just raising that as something you guys might consider and let me know about later. Anything else? Duck Island. So we were approached back in January to do something about Duck Island. We proposed a sedge meadow. I spent a couple of times there early in the summer and I said we needed a better boat and I have to thank you guys because we have a much better boat now. Thank you very much. I didn't fear for my life going over there. We do, if we're doing any planting over there, we need to have a goose fence of some kind because the geese, they're really ornery. They don't just chomp the plants, they pull them out by the roots. And so you just end up with bare soil. And I think it was Nancy Dietz said that this Jim
Ward,
has a way of putting a fence up around there and that he's planning to do it.
I think so.
You don't think so?
No, I
did.
think so.
Okay.
I think so. yeah.
So that would help. September gave you all the list, I think. I was out on Goose Island for a 4-hour Sunday, and this is the list of the plants out there, organized with the best at the top. That's your bone set. I was pleased. I thought there were 4 invasives. Maybe I've missed one on this list, but you don't have much that's invasive there. So we need to stay on top of it. You don't want the invasives to take over. Generally, you have a lot of native plants. Some of them are good. Oh, that's what the coyote willow can be invasive. I should put invasive on that. So.
Are we to assume the rest are native?
Yes, I should have pointed that out.
Okay.
Anything, so this is done by a number
Uh,
system. 10 is the best.
Hmm.
Anything that's a 0 is either invasive or a weedy native. So like the spotted spurge, it's native, but it's a 0. These are ones I would recommend we get rid of.
So if it has a number, it's obviously native.
Yes.
Okay.
Even among the natives, when I went out there, I would estimate you have 30 to 40 trees out there, which if you leave them alone, you'll have a jungle, which is fine. You can have a wooded island. If you don't want a wooded island, I would recommend that I go out there with either park staff or park board, and we select the trees to take out. I can be there for identification and I know how to treat the trees. But I don't think you want to leave all the trees there. The sycamores, sycamores are beautiful. Oh, you don't like sycamores?
well, yeah, they are, but not on the island.
Okay.
You're gonna
We can take
like.
them all out. Nancy Dietz liked them. I'm okay either way. Nancy Dietz wants to plant a weeping willow there, which is invasive, and I recommend against it. And, I just do. I think if she wants to plant a tree out there, she should plant something native to Indiana. The board voted on a black willow last month. And I think you should stick with that because that's a better tree than this invasive Chinese weeping willow. Around the tree, assuming you don't want to let all the other trees grow up, I would still recommend we do a sedge meadow mix. That can, it'll take 3 years. These seedings always take about 3 years before they're really, until they've grown enough to see above ground. They do most of their first 2 years just growing roots. The good thing is, once you have a sedge meadow growing there, when those 2 cottonwoods are sending their seeds over to grow, they're less likely to get to the soil when you've got the sedge meadow filling the area. You'll still have a few, that's why you want to mow it once a year. Otherwise, I'd say don't mow it at all. But if you don't want to have it take off with trees, I would suggest we go ahead and put in the sedge meadow like we had talked about earlier. And we would have to mow it 3 times the first summer. And then after that, we would just mow it once a year in March. So I don't know if any action needs to be taken. That's what I propose for Duck Eye.
That sounds great.
I mean,
And if the board's already voted and approved the black willow, it doesn't sound like the weeping willow is a viable option.
mhm.
Oh, that's great. A lot of moving pieces while I've been gone.
Mhm.
Now I have a question. Do we keep one of the black willows
We
that's
could.
on the island,
We already have 2 black willows growing on the island.
or do we need to?
Plant a new one. They already
Yeah.
dug a hole. And they needed a pickaxe to dig the hole.
Oh,
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
so,
Bad dirt. In fact, he has arranged, Jim has arranged to get a lot of dirt to transport out there to plant a tree in.
So if we have more than one tree up there, is there one that's complementary to the black willow?
How do you mean? Oh.
Whether it be aesthetics, whether it be, long-term
So you want to
survival.
plant another tree there?
I'm saying if they've got a hole,
Yeah.
if we want to put in, if we're gonna keep 2 black willows or even 1 black willow that's pre-existing, is there one that?
I mean, the
we
black
would
willows you've
introduce?
got are this tall.
Oh, really?
yeah, they're not very
Oh,
big,
wow.
but they do grow fast.
They do grow fast, but if you want to have a tree now, you might want to go ahead and plant a black willow now. Yeah, which you can get at Woody Warehouse or Bluegrass Nursery.
Is there, you said there's 17 species of,
There are 17 native species of willows in Indiana.
is there another one that?
A big Christmas tree.
Black willow's my favorite for there. We have black willow in the seep, so we know they're natural there. This peach leaf willow is supposed to be a nice one. Pussy willow, but that's more of a shrubby thing. So, yeah, those are kind of the prettiest ones I think that are native in Indiana and easy to actually find.
What about planting
Some
that
of them
one?
are hard to find.
Nancy talked to you about putting a willow out there.
Yeah,
did.
she got a white one.
Well, no, actually, she said today that she used the app on it and it came out as the Salix babylonica, which is the Chinese weeping willow,
Oh, okay.
which either one of both of those are invasive.
But she's not gonna return it.
Well, sweet bay magnolia is vegetarian and it's complementary to black willow.
Does it go in wetlands?
I don't know, I'm just saying.
That's the first 3 lines of Wiki.
Whatever it is, it's gotta be able to grow around
I
water.
would recommend the black willow.
It's
Yeah.
complementary to black willow.
I would recommend for a tree that's complementary to black
Yep.
willow.
Well, Helen, what about planting
You
yours?
could plant this guy there. I tell you what, he'd be easy to take out. He's not that big. You don't need a big Winston pole system. And plant him tomorrow. We got
Yeah, I
one
had
coming.
heard something about a 500-pound dirt ball and all that kind
Yeah,
of
I
stuff.
don't think
Oh,
we
yeah.
need a 500.
Yeah, hers was
Thus,
pretty
it
big.
sounds like there's a very large hole on
Oh, yeah, it's a big hole.
We can fill it back in.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That happens. I could
The
spread
dirt's
seeds
still
on it.
there.
The dirt's still there. So logistically, Kay, do you want to take the tree home or should I, just bring it back to the park tomorrow?
Don't let me take it.
Okay.
Why?
I suspect he'd probably kill it. I don't think he can keep a
You
plant
better
alive.
not kill it.
He probably can't keep a
Yeah,
plant
I'm
alive.
in Leanne's truck. I can carry
Oh, there
it.
you go.
Any other questions for me about the
No, that's-
nature of Memorial Park? And,
That's great discussion, Helen.
Okay,
I have a, yes, you talked about working in the seep
yes.
this winter. If she works in the seep, she needs some way to haul the limbs out. Now, if the guys don't want to haul it, if they put a trailer there and show me how to hook the tractor up to it, I'll haul them out.
Thank you.
I was gonna offer to do it too as well.
Yeah,
But if you want to,
I
Rita,
mean, I've got a tractor that I can drive over there, but
the red truck is, I mean, it's a pretty nice truck too. So
Yeah.
my good old red truck. So
Well,
Oh.
the little white truck that we just moved out there
Yeah,
worked really well for that. That's why we moved it out there, because it's small enough to fit down the paths in the park, because it's not a full-size truck.
And-
Taken down.
and you've got a trailer?
we have a trailer, don't we?
Yeah, there's a trailer out there.
all right, yeah,
They
I
had one
think-
that they used.
Yeah.
I think we have plenty of ways to get it
Okay.
Yeah.
to co-op
Because
with
that's
it.
2 directors ago, she would put a trailer out, we would fill it up and it went away.
And they held it away, but then that stopped, so,
Okay, you guys.
I am more than okay with that. Yeah,
Okay.
I would love to help.
We
okay.
typically start January 1st and work 100 days in a row at various parks. And, we would pick like a certain day, say Monday, and if Monday was Seep Day, we would be there every Monday, no matter the weather.
They don't care. It would be a straight Monday. They don't miss.
Yeah, we don't miss. We're crazy. Any other questions? Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
I did butterfly, I'm very pretty.
Is that your butterfly?
It's Patty Lansingers.
Oh, yeah, you told me.
Yeah, yeah. She's raising the monarchs.
I have butterfly plants in my yard, but no,
Oh, shoot.
2 years in a row.
Oh, I have bunches this year. I'm so excited. Okay, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you. Maybe you could call me my cats and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the museum. You got anything to say about it? Do you have anything to say about it?
I thought we moved.
No, I was gonna bring that up. The area has been sealed, so we can move the cannon out. I don't think there's a problem with just moving it out at this point, but I know we wanted to come up with a something to cradle the axle once we got it out there, to get it up off the ground so it didn't get snow and rain and everything else on it. But I also think that Jim said he wanted it in position so they could measure to do that.
Know that there was some confusion this afternoon with me and Rita. I didn't know if that was my responsibility or not. I guess everything that.
Well, we
Mark, of
just
course.
got it sealed, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess I meant the movement of the cannon.
If we don't make it our responsibility, it'll sit there forever.
Sounds good. All right, thank you.
Yeah, and remind me where we stood on, we had talked at one point in time about moving it inside during the harsh or winter months. Longevity.
Oh, okay.
Is that what we agreed? I know.
I don't think we
had
agreed
it
on
voted at
that.
some point, but
Nope, I think it
I
was
think it was
voted down. I wasn't
going
at
out
the
there to
meeting,
stay
but-
out there.
Okay.
Now, if they have to work on it, like when they want to seal the wheels or something, you could move it inside to seal the wheels and then dry, or they can do it where it is.
I guess we'll find out how hard it is to move it outside here.
It's not that
shortly
hard. It-
And get it in place.
For
But
those,
once you get it on a cradle, you're probably not gonna want it.
But we need. to
No,
get
once
the
it's on a-
Cradle made.
yeah, which is basically just some fancy ways to chalk it up.
Yeah.
So
What was it again? A cradle?
For the.
we need to raise the axle and the
Take the
tongue
weight
off,
off the
off
wheels.
the,
Okay.
need to get, yeah. Jim knows what to do.
And
Okay.
Jim has an idea, so.
Yeah, there's a couple of ideas. It's not that hard to do. If you go around to most, a lot of battlefields, you'll see what they did to it, and you can't hardly tell until you walk up and look and realize it's off the ground by an inch.
Okay, cool.
But it does need to be in position to do that, even though that's pretty level pad. You want to make sure that you get the right measurements, so that one side can be a little different than the other side. You want to be in level there. Yeah, get it out's the first thing. And I think we even said pointing northeast. Wasn't that your motion even?
It was-
Harry?
Towards southeast.
Southeast, was it
Southeast.
southeast?
Towards the courthouse.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let's adjust the elevation for the commissioner's offices.
Yeah, get some range.
Yeah. With a quick fix to aim at the council's chambers.
So we just gotta figure it out. I don't know what logistics we need. I know we talked about, was it the beginning of August? That we were gonna try to have it out by the end of August. I don't know what goes into moving it. I've never been there when we've moved it.
Well, they've moved it. They've lifted it before. When they moved it into the museum.
But that's because it wasn't assembled.
Right. So
We don't wanna lift it
to-
again, probably.
to move those, you get enough people and some chocks to stop it as it goes, and you put people on both sides and they grab a hold of the spindles of the wheel and start rolling it. That's how they move them in the field. Probably take 4 or 5 guys.
Cause it does.
It'll roll.
Doesn't it have a pintle hook type?
Yeah. Yeah. But you don't want to let it get started downhill without having some chocks out front
Oh, I was-
because
I was assuming
end
we
up
were
in the
hooking it up
pond.
to some kind of a vehicle. to
don't have to.
Use the pintle hook, but.
You could, but you don't have to. You don't have to, you don't have to move it very far, and I've got a
Okay,
pintle on the back.
I do have a skid steer attachment with a receiver hitch on it.
Well, I got a pintle on mine. I can, we
Your
don't,
Jeep.
yeah,
Oh,
it
it's-
just slides in the receiver. It's not a problem.
I figured that- No, I'm not hooking up to mine.
But I think you'd find if you got 4 or 5 people out there, you can move it by hand. It's just leverage on the, go out and try it. Take a couple down there and go, okay, we can move this. It won't break. Believe me, it's not gonna break. They build these things to withstand a lot of
So
stress.
who's honcho in the,
That'd be Cade.
all right, Dave, let us know when you have a time and we'll come out there and look at it and see what we gotta do.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
We gotta get that moved.
Yep, I think it's time to get it out there. Oh,
Friends.
friends. We have any friends in here?
Nope.
Nope, no
I
friends.
do, but I wasn't at the last meeting. Was you
Now
there?
it's you.
Yeah,
You now.
yes.
Oh, wherever you want.
Oh, she was picking up off our mics.
Oh,
Good.
we could hear.
I'm good.
Yep.
Duke Ham with the Expo, Henry County 4-H Centers. And first of all, just want to make sure all park board member, any staff, you're more than welcome to contact me anytime on anything associated with the building, the land, anything at all. And I mean, I'll give you my number right now if you really want it. 765-465-2576. And just so everyone knows that. And if I don't know the answer, I'll probably give it to Brianna Chapman or Jim Ward because they will. And don't hesitate. The Okra grant, we are applying just round 2. We did have a first public meeting for round 2 yesterday, and it was just a formality. It had to be publicized. Our grant administrator, Tina, handles all that, and it was in the newspaper. But because we had the 2 previously and were very well attended, this was pretty much a formality, but we did have it at the building. I think there was only about 7 or 8 people there. Towards the end of October, 1st of November, and I'll let you all know the date, and this will be very well publicized. There will be a second public meeting. I don't know if it'll be at the building because we don't have heat there in November. It'll probably be at the Smith Building again, but I will get you those details. Great news. Oh, yes, sure.
If we wanted to put together, has any of the park board or Kate or anybody been to the new facility yet?
Not since they've worked on it.
Yeah, the expo center. You've been to it? Have you?
No, I haven't been inside recently. I was just there today.
Schedule
Oh, did you?
tour.
Okay.
Went around there, yeah.
I didn't know whether or not we could schedule. a time to go
Definitely.
out there. I thought it'd be advantageous for.
It'd be great to do it as a group, I think.
Yeah, generate discussion amongst the
Yes.
two, amongst the two groups.
Just get a date or time or whatever, and I'm sure we can do that. Just let me know that.
Schedule everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you been, Kate? Or have you all been? So, yeah.
Person who's worst part is the schedule, and the schedule around.
Yeah, exactly. When can you go? How about Thursday about 12 o'clock? Okay.
I actually had a quick question too. Maybe this is for the board too. So the expo is currently has jurisdiction over Maurice Goodwin somewhat, right? We take care of it, but Maurice Goodwin is kind of in your guys'
The
area.
pond.
Yeah. So I guess my question would be, do you guys care if we did plant a tree there?
I don't, I will check tomorrow, but my answer is you'll have no problem to
Okay. I just wanted to
plant that tree.
just ask, just in case, so.
Yes, yes, thanks. And we probably ought to meet sometime just with the leadership of our group. And maybe can even come to a board meeting. By the way, any of you want to come to a board meeting?
When are they?
Well, we've been having them about every Monday at noon at the conference room at the health department,
Oh, yeah.
12th Street.
Every Monday?
Yeah, but we are hoping to change that soon. Usually they're the first Monday of the month. But don't hold me to it. Please contact me or Brianna if you're wanting to come. I know you've been to a couple and you're more than welcome.
I have, but it's been a while.
Very, very good. Just
Okay.
contact me before you're, and we'll make sure of that. Anything else before I give the big news?
Nope, tell us good news.
We have electricity in the building.
Oh,
We
great,
have
great.
lights in the building.
Good.
Is that's big news. Thanks.
Yes.
Thank you, Jim Ward. And so we'll turn the lights on for you when you come in. We do have another fundraising campaign starting in October. It's a continuation of our Moving Forward campaign. So it's phase 2, 200,000 is our goal. And we plan on meeting that challenge by the end of the year. So this will give us a really good start if we don't get the Okra grant the second time around. We're very hopeful, but we don't want to let up full steam ahead. We met today with Jim Ward, 3 of us on the board to get an update and really looking at finishing the electricity, insulation, HVAC, and more that we really want to get working on so we can show progress. I think we've got to show that momentum. We've got a lot of positive momentum, but I think everyone needs to see it in the building, and that's our goal. Sanders Shelter. Really no update since last month, but Jim Ward is working on that. He has plans. I think he's talking to a person or two or three on the board. I think the location's being finalized through the board is my understanding with Jim. Basically, from our viewpoint, wherever you want it is good with us. And I think it's also good with the family to some degree. I think there's talk of where it's going to go. I hesitate throwing it out because then I'll be wrong behind the time. And also Habitat for Humanity, we would love to partner with Habitat. And I think that can also turn it from a 35,000 project to $10,000 less or whatever it might be. And then Ready 2.0 is still pending. So hopefully we'll hear and we'll push for Corey to get us an update before next month's meeting.
I talked before today, they're still not.
Really disappointing for everybody on the west side. Yeah.
I know last year, I think it was last year that I volunteered to be a park representative on conversations regarding the work that was going to, I know Corey mentioned a couple weeks ago about having a meeting. Is he just waiting, for the outcome of that?
I think so. I think once it's not pending by the state, then that will all get started. I don't know, Bobby, do you have better? Sure, please.
Seems like we could still be having planning discussions in the interim.
Well, so last year, the commissioner signed a contract with an engineering firm to do the design. As soon as there is word, then I think Commissioner Dellinger is the one that's heading the commissioner side up. As soon as word that Ready has been awarded, then they will get the band together. Whoever that band is, I don't know. But then they'll get the band together to start the design process.
Okay.
But they're waiting specifically for, I want to say we signed that contract maybe in October. Tom, do you remember?
No.
It was later in the fall. It was in the fall that and I want to say it's USI, not USI. I cannot remember the name. It's somebody that the city does a lot of work in the city, but they're, as soon as everybody knows that the Ready is going to be awarded, they'll get the group back together.
Contract was pending approval of the Ready.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so until we know that, nothing's going to be planned, but that's where the status is right now.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bob.
That's my report. Any other questions, concerns, comments?
Does your, is the electricity bill coming to Expo or where's that going? Okay.
It's coming to me directly.
Well,
Yeah.
we just wanted to know because eventually we know it's going to go up and the way things are.
Yeah, we actually get
Divided
3
out
different bills currently from REMC.
Okay.
But if you do get a bill for REMC for the South 90, let me know. I'm actually the treasurer for.
You're the money man.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a long time since we've had a meeting with the Expo board. I know we had one productive meeting there a little while back, maybe on a work session.
That would be great by us. It really would. Thank you.
Thank you, Duke. Well, committee updates. September, do you have anything that we haven't talked about?
I ran into Chris, the disc golf man at the store the other day, and he told me that they're waiting on grants. And after they get approved, then he'll be back to further his plans for the park's disc golf course.
I guess the only thing to add, well, not to that, but on the pond, since there's still fragments of a pond committee left. We're going to be starting on the aeration equipment installation probably in the next, hopefully, well, we have to talk to to Fox, who is the only people that have provided a quote right now of $2,983 to put in 2 circuits and trench 50 feet to the location that we're going to put the compressors. So we'll go on and ask for approval to contact Fox to do that. And we could do that in the form of a motion.
Did we advertise it? How did we solicit?
We
for-
called, Cade called.
Okay.
30 places so far. Good amount.
Yep. No, that's fine.
I didn't know if we'd called those that have worked in the park before. I'm not,
We-
I know
we
where
have.
Fox is at. I just
Yeah.
don't know
No, well, you ought
anything
to.
about them. They're right there in Mount.
I know
Sinai.
I know they come in the planning commission office. They do a lot of work.
Okay, good.
And we've,
They're good.
yeah, they're,
They commented while out there too, that they had already worked on 2 aeration systems before.
Oh, nice.
they did the ones for
nearby,
the
so,
hospital.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Are you looking for a?
Yeah, I guess
Board
we can take it,
consent.
yeah, we can either vote on it or
Yeah,
by,
no, I make a motion to coordinate and bring Fox Electric on for purpose of the aeration electric install.
I second that.
a motion has been made and seconded to contact Fox to run the electricity for the aeration equipment. All those in favor?
I,
Aye. Unopposed, motion passes. The only other things are some incidentals to put the compressors, set the compressors on. We plan to use the installation pads like you see that you put air conditioners, outside units like that on. Cade was looking into getting a couple of those. And we'll measure the area out. We can do, the park staff will do all the installation. Along with Terry and myself.
Yeah, in the amount of $2,983.
I takes us to unfinished business. The cannon we already talked about, so I guess we don't need to talk about that any further. Vending machine, Levi,
Yeah, something.
yeah,
Oh.
somebody.
Yeah, so I've been communicating with him on and off. He's been keeping me pretty well informed on what's going on. They, for a short bit after they got the vending machine put in, there's an issue with the card reader. They couldn't get it connected, and so he went out and tried to see what he could do with that. And I think he's got that figured out, but in that, they also found that the cash dispenser thing wasn't working, validator. And so he got a technician out Monday, I believe, to check that out. And they're getting new parts for it and should be getting it up and running, I think, within the next week. Is his plan?
So it's basically been down more than it's been up, right?
That's right, yeah. But should be up soon, and I think he's pretty on top of it, getting the parts that he needs and getting people up for it.
Okay, well, we'll keep struggling, I guess, but if it turns into being a problem, we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Is it under shelter and everything? Did we move the
Yeah.
shelter?
Yeah, it's in a pretty good location, I think. People
I
pull
saw 'em
into the
out there
parking
working
lot and
just-
it's right
Just
there.
west of the Smith Building one day. on it.
There have been a number of people stop.
does it
And-
have power and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it wouldn't work at
Well,
all.
it don't work now. I just wondered.
Plug it in and it'll work. Plug it in and it'll work.
Huh. Gee, Mr. Obvious. Okay, Duck Island, we already talked about.
Yeah.
Any new business? Rita,
Mm-mm,
nothing?
Nothing
Terry?
that I know of.
I've got to confirm the date, but we do have, somebody wanting to use the Smith Building parking lot for I don't know if you've seen anything on Facebook about Rosetown Christmas, a Rosetown Christmas, I guess it is. Katie's
No.
shaking her head, yes.
Well, should Katie tell us
They-
about it then?
Well, they filmed last year. It's about a,
Oh,
done
that's,
too?
oh, yeah.
yeah, it's Tom Peak and Stephanie
Yeah,
Tedder and them to
yeah.
do it. So,
Huh.
they've already started filming. They're looking for a grandpa. Oh.
Well, you would,
But,
well, you fit that, fine.
I guess I have 10 full. But they have started filming. They've started doing some, and I've walked around a little bit, some of it's gonna be in the Knights of Pythias room up top. They're gonna allow them to use their space for some of that. I think our house is gonna be in part of it, those kind of things, but they are looking to use the parking lot for, I think they're doing like a mock car show as part of their filming. And so they just wanted to make sure that there was no issues.
Yeah.
I told them the only thing is working with you to make sure, you and Kate, to make sure that we deconflict dates. If there's an event in the Smith Building, that's a bad day to do it.
Yeah, they just need to call and we can
Yeah.
block it off.
Okay, so
What was the name? Rosetown?
A Rosetown Christmas
Okay.
is the name of the movie. I've only watched one. I don't know if there's a second. It's about a half hour long. Actually, one of the actors from Pirates of the Caribbean is in the older grouchy gentleman that wore, I don't know if he's with Jack Sparrow. What's his name? McNally? He's got the chops that come down on the side, the
Oh, yeah.
facial hair.
I-
He actually participated in the last one. He's gonna be in this one, I guess, again this year. So kind of a big deal, but, yeah. so-
And why is that the title?
A Rosetown.
Yeah.
Christmas? I don't know.
Duke probably knows.
Yeah,
Yeah, why?
why?
I mean, there is some confusion.
Because of all the roses. We used to have a
used to
lot
have.
of roses in town.
Yeah, that's
Lots. They're all gone
All the
now.
greenhouses.
Yeah,
are
all of
gone.
them.
But
No.
now
yeah.
why they call it Rosetown versus Rose City, I don't know. A Rosetown Christmas.
Copyright,
versus
probably.
Well, this isn't a big
Could
city.
be.
It's a
So,
town.
more details to come, but I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure that the board and everyone was good with them using the parking lot for any filming. So, good event.
Levi, anything new?
I'm all good here.
September?
Nothing.
Anybody else? Katie?
No, I'm just getting ready to go turn off.
Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
I second it.
We're adjourned.
Thank you, Mr. Cantrell.
Yes, thank you.
You
You did good work. Good work.
Great.
Really good baseball.
Sure, you are.
No.
Oh,
I wasn't
you
gonna-
missed it all.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, shoot. I meant to ask for you, very full.
Oh, yeah, it went well. I spoke at it.
Did you?
It went well. It was about a half an hour.
Good. Do they have a decent attendance? Does it?
If you include the honor guard for the 21 gun salute.